my name is Christian.
And we're going to show you how to build a working speaker and the physics behind it.
Show you how to build our speaker. And you will need a coil. You need to wrap the wire around the marker to have circular patterns. After that is done, you have to squish it together.
There's two types of voice coils you can make. This one, which is homemade, and this one, which is more like the typical voice coil, which is made the same way, except with a thin paper for spacing between the magnets in the coil for more vibrating space.
To make a coil, you will need a hot glue gun to secure loose parts.
Okay. Insulation is a plastic or rubber covering over the wire that makes it safer to handle. And once you finish burning off the insulation on your your voice coil, and hot gluing it together, you can make the holes in the side of your cup. Right here and right here at the bottom, so you can put your wires through. To make the casing around the speaker, you're going to need 2 sheets of cardstock paper, and then fold it into 4s and cut along here and here to have part of the net of the box. Then you're going to cut the other paper along here and here so you can have this part, and you're going to overlap this and fold this up, fold this here, and fold this here, and then you bring this here, and then once you cut this part off and this part off, you can tape everything together.
To make the cone that goes on top of the box, you need to make a circle on a sheet of paper to start off. After that, you cut it out. If you have cut out your circle, you must be wondering why you have this line in the middle. Well, you cut this line so that you could have these two sides and put them together, sliding together. After that, you have gotten your cone, and you need to tape it from the back side so that it will stay together.
And it should look like this.
Put your large magnet on the bottom of your clear plastic cup. After that, you place your mini magnets on top of the large magnet, but inside the cup. After that, you place your coil wire inside the 2 holes that you have poked. And place it carefully closely to the magnet you have placed inside. After you have done your cone, you place it on top of your plastic cup, and you tip it down on the sides. Tip it on the other side so it can stay down. After that, you place it inside the box that you made, and on the sides of the box you see we made holes so that the alligator clips have a place to connect to the wires inside.
Okay. When everything is done, you can take 2 pieces of bare wire, or just sand off both ends of the wire, or burned, and you can stick them in the terminals of the radio and close it. And you can do the other one. Make sure one is in red, one is in black. You'll need 2 pieces, and then you plug one alligator clip to one wire and the other to this end, and then your speaker will work. Now that you've learned how to build a speaker, we're going to show you the physics behind it and why it works. First off, speakers convert electrical energy to acoustical energy. When your voltage or power source sends electrical pulses through the coil of wire, an electromagnetic field is created. The electromagnetic field adds to the strengthens the field of created from the permanent magnets. However, in an electromagnetic field, the north and south poles keep changing because of the alternating current from the wall outlet.
When a permanent magnet and electromagnet make contact, they repel and attract to each other, which makes the vibrations. The vibrations is what we know as sound waves. Now, a cone on top of a speaker is what makes the high or low frequencies, and the sound waves is what comes inside our ear and what we listen to. The frequency of a speaker is what makes the pitch of it, and the sound of the speaker depends on the amplitude it is. Also, you have a lower frequency, that means you have longer wavelengths. You have a higher frequency, that means you have smaller wavelengths, which means you have a shorter period of cycle or vibrations.
In this circuit, the electromagnet is what is using the electricity, therefore it is the resistor. The wire also creates resistance, but is also the conductor. The thicker the wire is, the less resistance it will provide. Usually the more coils you have, the stronger the current will be. Just as the right-hand rule demonstrates, the current becomes stronger in the middle of the coil.
As Ohm's law states, as voltage increases, current also increases as resistance remains constant. Therefore, more voltage means more vibrations, which is needed to amplify sound.